This is just a few comments about the DNC and some of the stuff they showcase there. Here's Colorado Governor Jared Polis.
Page 451 says the only legitimate family is a married mother and father where only the father works.
His ridiculous, air quotes, legitimate families thing is a complete fabrication. His comment about only the father works also doesn't exist in Project 2025.
You know what? I'm going to take that one out. I'm going to put that in my pocket so I can share it with undecided voters so they better understand what's at stake this election.
Well, it's going to be pretty embarrassing because Project 2025 on page 451 doesn't say any of that. This is Mallory McMorrow, state senator from Michigan.
Hello!
I mean, she is so impressed with herself.
I'm Michigan State Senator Mallory McMorrow, and this is Project 2025.
She's pretty insufferable already.
Donald Trump would be able to weaponize the Department of Justice to go after his political opponents.
And then she reveals her lizard tongue.
He could even turn the FBI into his own personal police force.
What is this tongue, baby? Everyone has watched every government agency and the judiciary get weaponized against President Trump. There isn't time enough in a day to show all the things that have been weaponized against the president in a very corrupt fashion. Everyone's been talking about it for years. Then the DNC talks about banning books.
Books are banned.
Banning books.
Banning our books?
The book that has taken center stage for this is a book titled Genderqueer. Here's a caption. You're gonna look so hot. I can't wait to have your cock-a-doodle-doo in my mouth. I'm gonna give you the job of your life. Then I want you inside me. Now, dude, who can read that to children? You gotta be kidding me. This is in school libraries?
Books are banned.
Banning books.
Banning our books?
Could you imagine the Obamas reading this book to school children?
Hello, everybody. Hi. How are you? Good to see you guys. Hey. How's everybody doing?
I'm not gonna lie. Right here, I'm like, am I this soulless that I would do this? Yes, I am.
I can't wait to have your cock
A doodle-doo.
in my mouth. I'm going to give you the job of your life. Then I want you inside me.
Books are banned.
Banning books.
Banning our books?
Yeah, I think the Moms for Liberty group really has a point. Here's the next page of that book. I had to censor it so it could be on YouTube, but of course it's allowed in your school library. There were the normal speakers you would expect to show up there, but Jon Stewart had an issue with one of them.
The Democrats had people who prosecuted sexual predators and... There goes that booking.
I was actually kind of impressed at some of his jokes, and I always wonder if he gets permission to leave their reservation before he does so.
Joy. Joy.
Joy, joy, joy. Joyful warriors. The president of joy.
Joy.
This contrived focus on joy is deliberate, and it's a good tactic. These are the people who brought you the hell of the COVID years. Not being allowed to go to the funerals of loved ones, not being allowed to go to church, not being allowed to socialize, people lost their jobs, and they will never be held accountable for the amount of deaths by suicide caused by those unnecessary, draconian restrictions. And when all these people engaged in this misinformation, a series of lies, there was secrecy about the origin of the virus, Oprah herself was at the forefront of this stuff, these people better talk about joy now, because they know what they did. Frankly, I'm not impressed by a government program that pushes joy. That didn't work out the last time. Here's the logo from the old Strength Through Joy campaign. The Nazis' Strength Through Joy program was a government healthcare program. They used their Department of Labor to plan your entire day, your work day, your leisure time, everything. They ran your life. It was quite frightening. There is no way that the campaign people who contrived Kamala Harris Joy's slogan, didn't know about the existence of this program. So why did they charge ahead with it? They're either incompetent or there's something really bad under the surface of this. There wasn't much to say about Kamala Harris' speech at the DNC. It was boilerplate stuff. And frankly, I've heard from her the last few years enough, and that's really what we should talk about, because right now, this lady wants to be our president, but she doesn't want to give an interview to a tough reporter, and that's really a problem. There's a reason for this. When Kamala Harris talks, it sounds like this.
And talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time in terms of what we need to do to lay these wires, what we need to do to create these jobs. And there is such great significance to the passage of time when we think about a day in the life of our children.
Come on, man. Are you guys for real?
We talk about the children of the community. They are the children of the community.
But let's always take a moment to also see what we have achieved thus far, while we clearly see the moment that we are presently in. So we have achieved a lot.
Well, I think culture is, it is a reflection of our moment in our time, right? And present culture is the way we express how we're feeling about the moment. And we should always find times to express how we feel about the moment that is a reflection of joy, because, it comes in the morning.